Hey Sagittarius, welcome to Tourmaline Tarot. We're going to do your weekly reading. See what's coming out for you. Okay. Alright, we have Five of Swords reversed, Nine of Swords reversed. And that's a big theme for everybody. It's like kind of coming out of something, right? Five of Cups reversed. I love it. Alright, so without clarifying this, basically you're like done with something. You're like, nope, thank you so much. I'm not participating in any kind of one-upsmanship. I have no regrets about this. I have the Nine of Swords reversed, which is like, I'm not, you're out of a loop. Because you also have fives. Those are the change one. Nine is like almost being completely done. I feel like there might be some echoes or some cobwebs that have to kind of be fully dismantled before you're like, So I think there's a, with the Five of Swords reversed, it's like I'm not participating. Like, I already kicked all your butts. I don't want to have to do it again. I'm not even going to think about doing it again because I don't want to. And I don't regret a darn tootin' thing about it. So, good for you, Sag. So what was this back here? Justice. Something that just wasn't right. Also somebody that, Justice card to me sometimes is an apology. Where I feel like if someone is even like trying to apologize to you, you're like, nah, window shut. Also Justice, it's like, no, this isn't right. There's like there was an element where you put your foot down and then maybe up someone's butt. But we have the Nine of Swords reversed. Give me something on that. So what is Sag doing? Because I want to say the past couple readings have been very like, you're trying to fix something, and this is the, it is what it is, ain't it? Knight of Swords and the Moon. I don't think it looks coordinated yet. You can look a little impetuous, you can look a little impulsive, I think is the word I was looking for. And with the Moon, it's like you're making moves that look like you're being a little reckless, but at the same time, there's just something about it where you're like, this is what has to be done. This is what we got to be doing. Also, new moon is on the 28th, so this week you could be kind of getting something where you're just like, something happens or some kind of communication happens where you're like, this is the way, like Mandalorian style. Because with the Five of Cups reversed, it's like you're not having regrets anymore. And what are we doing? Strength and the Queen of Swords. So, Leo, we're in it now, baby. We're soaking in it. Then you have the Queen of Swords. So, remember how I said this can look impetuous back here? Whatever you're doing, people are like, what is Sag up to? But you're like, no regrets. Bull by horns, baby. And there's a decisiveness. There's also, she's the divorcee. So you could be, I'm not saying you're getting divorced, but what I'm saying is you could be divorcing yourself from stuff that is not serving you. I am just going to point out, girlfriend has her sword up vertically. Justice has their sword up and, vertically. And for me, that's when it's not taking action. The sword's not actively looking to slice. It's more like the knowledge time. So whatever kind of, if we're looking at this as being the majors, is more like the divine aspect. And this is more like the us aspect, like, outside of, the universal flow or whatever. And this is you making decisions. So something, you could be getting downloads where it's like, no, and go with me on this. You might feel like some of your ideas are like, you want me to do what? And you're just like, okay, we do it. You know what I mean? So there's something that could come to you that breaks you out of a rut, and you're like, this is crazy. Like, Chevy Chase, when he's jumping in the pool, he's like, this is crazy. This is crazy. There is an element of that. But by you doing it, it's like you don't have any regrets. It's like we gave it a go. King of Swords. King of Swords, remember I said this sword was up and down? His is a little active. There still could be a touch of defensiveness before this thing comes along. Where you're like, do I need to come out swinging? Do I not? Are we good? Okay. But when it's go time, it's go time. And like I said, people might be like, what is Sag doing? Just give me the moon. 4 Cups reversed in Judgment. I mean, it's like, I just get a don't miss out on this. I hate saying YOLO, but it is one of those things where it's like, jump on it, get to it. So like I said, something could make you feel like, am I nuts? Is this crazy? Am I crazy? Is this crazy? And then you just are like, you don't want to regret it. I'm also like, yes, because that little Sag part of me is like, yes, something unexpected and fun. So we have Lovers, Knight of Pentacles reversed, and then the Hermit. I almost feel like this is somebody else not getting on board. And they're like, I'm going to go over here. Almost like moping. Like, are you making somebody get mopey? Like, Mom, I'm going to go kick rocks. And you're like, have fun. Don't stub your toe. Yeah, so we have Gemini, we got Virgo, we got a little Earth action here. But it's like, somebody's, like I said, go kick rocks. Don't stub your toe. I feel like someone's going to be a little butthurt you're leaving them in the dust in some way. But there's something that you have to do that you don't want to have any regrets. So moving on to this one, we got the Medal. Recognition coming out on top. With what? If you've been living on the surface, because the cats are kind of the superficial card, just kind of status quo-y, there's something deeper going on. And I feel like maybe you've felt this for a while. Especially with the 5 of Swords reversed and stuff. And if you were trying to just stick with status quo and do things, quote, the right way, it's like you recognize something in that wasn't it. And you're like, But we have the Bear, the Moon, and the Rose. So something financially could be taking off for you. Opportunities come in. The Moon, remember you have the Moon back there, but in this, it's more Lenormandy, where it's more about getting recognition. The Medal's about getting recognition as well. And the Rose, there's an offer that's coming. It might not be as big as you think it is, or as it should be in some way, but it could be financial, or it could be you're like, I've made it this far, because with the roses, there's thorns and there's beauty as well. So you take the good, you take the bad, you take them both, and there you have the facts of life. Like, it's that kind of energy. So I do want to clarify the cat and the fish. What are we talking about here? Yeah, there's just the birds. Like one bird's okay, multiple birds, you literally have the movie The Birds. Like, don't go full Tippi Hedren. Don't go Alfred Hitchcock. This is also kind of, once again, more surfacey stuff. This is kind of social media things. I do feel like I have to say this. I normally don't. But if you have been kind of looking at other people's Insta and Facebook, if you're still on that, whatever it may be. If you've been TikToking, whatever the kids are doing these days. It's superficial. It's not real life. Something you're realizing is not real life. And you just, there's an authenticity. I hate saying, it sounds so cheesy. But there's just something about it where you're like, that is not good enough. But like I said, when the time comes, just whatever you download, whatever comes your way, it's just like, go for it. Here's the mice. It's annoying. Something has been an undercurrent of like, yeah, and you finally get to let that go. And you're going to kind of, not to say protect it at all costs, but you're also not going to let anyone dull your shine in any way. Because you realize there's a lot of fakeness going on. And like I said, go kick rocks, don't stub your toe to somebody or something. So Sag, that's what I have for you, and I'll talk to you later.